High-value men are not immune to rejection, but they know how to handle it with grace and dignity. When faced with rejection, high-value men don't let their emotions get the best of them. Instead, they take a step back, evaluate the situation, and see what they can learn from it. High-value men know that rejection is just a part of the process and that it's not the end of the world. They keep moving forward and know that every rejection is just an opportunity to learn and grow. So, if you want to be a high-value man, don't let rejection hold you back. Learn from it and keep moving forward. Rejection is a part of life, and everyone experiences it at some point. But how do high-value men deal with rejection? In this video, we'll take a look at 10 ways that high-value men handle rejection, so you can learn to do the same. Number 1. High-value men don't take rejection personally. They understand that rejection is a natural part of the dating or social process, and it's not a reflection of their self-worth. High-value men understand that rejection is a normal part of life, and they don't take it as a personal attack on their character or worth. They understand that rejection is not about who they are as a person, but about a lack of compatibility or mutual interest with the person who is rejecting them. This mindset allows them to avoid feeling defeated and discouraged, and instead approach rejection with a more objective perspective. Number 2. High-value men stay positive and maintain a healthy mindset. They don't dwell on rejection and instead focus on the things in their life that are going well. High-value men understand that staying positive and maintaining a healthy mindset is essential in dealing with rejection. They adopt a growth mindset, where they take rejection as an opportunity to learn and improve themselves, rather than dwelling on failure. They avoid wallowing in self-pity and negative thoughts, and instead choose to focus on the positive aspects of their lives, such as their relationships, hobbies, career, health, and well-being. This allows them to stay motivated and optimistic, which helps them move on from rejection and continue to grow. They don't let one rejection to take over their life, and they still strive to find happiness and fulfillment in other areas of their life. High-value men know that rejection is not the end of the world, and they're not going to let it define them. Number 3. High-value men continue to put themselves out there and take risks. They don't let rejection discourage them from being social and meeting new people. High-value men understand that rejection is a normal part of the dating or social process, and they don't let it discourage them from putting themselves out there and taking risks. They don't let rejection hold them back from meeting new people or pursuing new opportunities. They understand that rejection is not a failure, but a natural part of the process, and they don't let it deter them from continuing to try. High-value men are resilient and know that rejection is a necessary step towards success. They see rejection as a stepping stone and use it to learn, grow, and come back stronger. They don't let it hold them back, but use it as motivation to keep going and to continue to pursue their goals. They take rejection as a feedback and not as a final answer. They know that it's not about whether they're rejected, but about how they handle it, and they don't let it prevent them from putting themselves out there and taking chances in the future. Number 4. High-value men learn from rejection and use it to improve themselves. They evaluate what went wrong and identify ways they can improve and grow. High-value men understand the importance of learning from rejection and using it to improve themselves. They take a reflective approach and evaluate what went wrong in the situation. They don't make excuses or blame others, but take responsibility for their actions and seek to understand what they could have done differently. By identifying areas of improvement, they can work to address them and become a better version of themselves. It may be improving their communication skills, confidence, or understanding of their own needs. They also see rejection as a valuable feedback and take it as an opportunity to get to know themselves better. They understand that rejection can often be a mirror of their own shortcomings, and they use that as a starting point for self-improvement. They don't let rejection discourage them, but use it as a tool for growth, helping them to become more self-aware, confident, and resilient. Number 5. High-value men have a support system to help them process and overcome rejection. They surround themselves with friends, family, or even a therapist to provide perspective and encouragement during difficult times. They know that rejection can be emotionally challenging and that it's essential to have people around them to offer a different perspective, remind them of their worth, and remind them that rejection is not the end of the world. Having a support system can help them to better understand and process their emotions, and provide them with an outlet to express their feelings. This can be especially important when dealing with the emotional fallout of a significant rejection, such as a breakup. Having friends and family who can provide a sounding board, encouragement, and emotional support can be a powerful buffer against feelings of self-doubt, depression, and anxiety that often accompany rejection. They know that it's important to have people in their lives that they can rely on to be there for them, and they value these relationships. Please consider subscribing to our channel for more content like this. Number 6. High-value men take care of themselves. They engage in activities that make them feel good and keep their mental and physical health in check. High-value men understand the importance of taking care of themselves, both physically and mentally, when dealing with rejection. They engage in activities that make them feel good and help them to maintain a positive and healthy mindset. They make sure to maintain healthy habits such as regular exercise, eating well, and getting enough sleep. Exercise and physical activity in particular can be a powerful tool for managing stress and emotional turmoil, and can help to boost self-esteem and self-confidence. High-value men also engage in activities that promote self-care such as meditation, yoga, or spending time in nature. Number 7. High-value men don't let rejection be the end of the story. They stay resilient and move forward, knowing that rejection is an inevitable part of life and a necessary step towards achieving their goals. They maintain a growth mindset and view rejection as an opportunity to learn and grow, rather than as a failure. They don't let rejection hold them back or discourage them from continuing to try. High-value men are determined and are not easily discouraged by setbacks. They also have a long-term perspective and keep their goals in mind, knowing that rejection is just a temporary setback and it will not stop them from achieving their goals in the long run. They don't let rejection become the end of the story, but instead use it as motivation to keep going and continue to pursue their goals with determination. Number 8. High-value men take some time for themselves to reflect and think about what went wrong and what they could have done differently. They use this time to process their emotions, gain insight into their own behavior, and identify areas for growth and improvement. They take a reflective approach and don't blame others for the rejection. Instead, they take responsibility for their actions and seek to understand what they could have done differently. They are honest with themselves and willing to identify their own weaknesses and shortcomings. This time for reflection allows high-value men to learn from their mistakes and become a better version of themselves. It also allows them to gain closure and move on from the rejection. The ability to reflect, be honest with themselves, and learn from experiences is key to personal growth, and it's an important aspect of dealing with rejection in a healthy way. Number 9. High-value men are not limited to just one group of people. They diversify their social circles, look for new friends and hobbies. They don't limit themselves to just one group of people, but instead actively seek out new connections and experiences. They understand that rejection is an inevitable part of life, and that it's important to have a variety of people and activities in their lives to reduce their dependence on any one person or group. By diversifying their social circles, they increase their chances of finding compatible and supportive people, and also have a broader range of perspectives, ideas, and experiences. They are open to new opportunities, whether it's joining a new club, taking up a new hobby, or volunteering. Number 10. High-value men stay focused on their goals and purpose. They use rejection as motivation to keep going and achieve success in other areas of their life. They have a clear sense of their goals, and they know what they want to achieve in their lives, and rejection will not stop them from pursuing it. They maintain a positive and determined attitude, knowing that rejection is an inevitable part of the process and a necessary step towards achieving their goals. They use rejection as motivation, rather than allowing it to discourage them. They also understand that rejection is not the end of the road, but just a temporary setback, and they do not let it discourage them from continuing to try, with the goal of achieving success in other areas. They stay focused on their long-term goals and don't let short-term rejection to distract them. Remember, rejection is a normal part of life, and high-value men know how to handle it in a positive and constructive way.